In the project, we've also reached the stage where we're starting the interior fit out, I suppose, at early stages. Obviously, first fix plumbing, you can see running through there, the electrics, but some walls are going up and the walls are starting to be finished. So this piece of stud has gone up, which has made a huge difference to the main living space, which is the kitchen, dining, and living room here. So it's one big plan with these open plan space with these kind of subdividings within it. And you'll see that this is actually a piece of timber stud. It's one of the only bits of timber stud in the whole building. And part of the reason for that is that there's no acoustic separation really between these spaces. It's pretty much open plan. There might be in the future a sliding door here, but certainly not in the first case. So actually that's absolutely fine being built in a lightweight piece of partition because it's not there to stop noise. The rest of the building is all load-bearing concrete block, and that too is something we're starting to finish through here. You can see here that we've started doing the rendering, the cement render, which is the kind of plaster finish that we're going for. Because we've got these lovely dense concrete block walls which give a real acoustic separation, that give thermal mass, you know, really solid surface on which to hang pictures. The last thing we wanted to do was then come and dot and dab this with plasterboard so that you end up with a hollow sound, and that's just not the kind of house I'm after. I want something that's really sturdy. Also, we wanted to get air tightness onto our concrete block, and the way that you do that is a 2-coat cement render. So this is the first coat here, scratched up to take the second coat. You batten out with 12mm timber battens to help get your levels nice and straight. We've put in the first fix of the door frames, and you can see how high the doors are. They're big. They're 2.73 metre high doors, so they're really big, lovely, tall doors. So we're now kind of running the plaster in to the side of those doors and starting to get that in. So one coat goes on, battens come out, fill over that channel, and then another coat goes on of sand and cement. And then the finish is going to be a sort of troweled, sort of sponged finish where you just rub it. You don't get a struck plaster finish. It's more of a sort of slightly gritty sort of finish. So there's a real texture to it. Because we've got this large, expansive, quite smooth concrete floor and a flat plaster ceiling, I wanted the walls to have sort of texture, like a sort of a handmade feel to it, if you like. So that's very much the finish that we're going to go on with there. It's probably started to make the biggest difference to the house inside for months, and that's been incredibly exciting just to see the cement going on, and when the whole room gets plastered out, even just with the first coat, you start to feel the spaces as they're going to be, and that's hugely exciting.